And I'm back with more Apollo Justice. And next couple of videos, could be 3, could be 4, could be 5 even, will be the Mason system. Now this is something that was introduced in this game and I don't think has ever been attempted since. Instead of one long chain of events, it's going to be chosen at random, though I am, the guide does give me the best options of where to go first. So we'll probably do that for the ease of use. But you're allowed to kind of choose the events as you'd like to see them, and move around and bounce around until everything has been shown. So like I said, that's what I'm going to be doing today, and probably the next set of recordings is finishing this up. So let's get to the Mason system. That trial 7 years ago was the beginning of it all. This I know, beyond a doubt. The mysteries of the past work their magic on the present. But you'll soon be finding all that out for yourself. Which of Magnifie's Gramarye disciples pulled that trigger? Where did the vanishing defendant go? What dark truth lurks behind that forged diary page? And what about the girl who was left behind? The past left us these 4 keys to unlocking the truth. But that's not all. There are 4 keys in the present as well. And when all the questions have found their answers, the final trial will begin. But first you must chase the truth through then and now. Think of it as a game. I, Phoenix Wright, will be your guide through this game. The terrible trial saw me present forged evidence. It ended, half finished, when the defendant vanished. What became of me after that? As your investigation proceeds, that answer will become clear. Oh, and one more thing. There's something I must tell you. As Apollo Justice has his bracelet, so too do I have my own weapon of sorts. My Magatama. What does it do, you ask? That I'd have you see for yourself. Well now, shall we begin? Use blah 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 to jump between the past and present. Let's begin 7 years ago, in the past. It's right after my last trial came to an abrupt end. Now that you know the game, let's play. Nightmare trial is over. The new nightmare figuring out what happened has just begun. I wanted to wake up. I wanted to walk away. But I figured I'm the only one who can do this. Probably. Besides, I had plenty of time. Thanks to that Bar Association Review's board decision. It's hard to work when your attorney's badge has been taken away. Hmm? 2 weeks had passed since then. I called her into my office. Oh. Trucy, there's something we need to talk about. It's been 2 weeks since your father disappeared. We need to start thinking about your future I did some calling around. This is hard to say, but you have no living relatives. So, I was wondering if you wanted to stay with me for a while. Just until your daddy comes home. It won't be long. I hope. Of course, it's totally your choice. If you don't like it here, you can go wherever you like. Could look up some places you might stay at. Oh, this is so weird. Mr. Attorney? Daddy told me about you. He said I could trust you. Huh? Really? So, if I stay here, does that mean you'll be my family? I guess so. It's getting weirder and weirder. Mr. Attorney, why don't you just call me Nick? Or Daddy, if you like. Doesn't have to be today or anything. Okay, say Daddy. That was quick. If I move here, I have to switch schools, right? I was thinking, I haven't paid for lunches at my last school for a year. So, thanks! Oh, and this office, it's a little bleh. A little color goes a long way, you know. Oh, and you got fired from work, right? Well, don't you worry one bit. I'll work twice as hard. We'll make it through. How old are you? Oh, I'm 8. But don't let appearances deceive you. I'm a young professional. Yep, she takes after Pearl, Nanako, Marlene. Hey, Marlene ran a bar, you know. She was 4! Kids can do anything in these games, I swear to God. Stick with me and you'll do just fine, Daddy. Thanks? Why does it feel like she's already in charge? So, you got fired from being a lawyer, right? You could at least look aside or something when you say that. It's actually kind of hard for me. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, is that foolish pride? My other daddy always used to talk about that. Actually, that's pretty accurate. So here's my idea. We'll make a new office. The law just seems so stiff, doesn't it? No one will be my friend at school that way. Well, that won't do, I guess. I just don't know much about anything other than law. Or much even about law if you were to ask some people. The self-awareness that Phoenix has is great. Maybe the problem is calling it an office. We should run an agency instead. I mean, a talent agency? Forgive me for asking, but doesn't it require talent? You got me, don't you? I'm a professional. A professional? Yep. After all, I'm directly descended from the famous Zach Gramarye. He's your father. Oh. And now I'm directly descended from the famous Phoenix Wright, too. I think an 8-year-old just massaged my ego. Yeah, this is weird. I love this. Could you tell me more about your daddy, Zach Grammar? I'm sorry, I just love doing that. I forget if it's a Starship Troopers joke or something else. Tell me more about the whatever. Oh, sure thing. Which daddy was that again? Daddy's so amazing. Biggest star of Troop Gramarye, and they're big. Gramaryes, they were on television a lot. I haven't seen them on recently, come to think of it. Big magic happens when you put them together, you know. Once they made a giant waterfall right there on stage. And this giant trout swam up the giant waterfall. Let me guess, there was a giant fisherman waiting for him at the top? I wish I could have seen more of his magic. Ew. I shouldn't have brought that up. What will happen to me with Daddy and Mommy both gone? Mommy? What about her? I haven't heard anything about Trucy's mother. But I got my magic. Agree, Daddy. Even if he's unemployed. You know, I think things are gonna be okay. Could you tell me about your mommy if it's okay? Mommy was so pretty. She was like an angel up on stage. On stage, you mean with Daddy? Yeah. She was always there with Zack and Valent smiling. But then she went away. Went away? It was a grand illusion, but she made a mistake. She vanished, and I guess she didn't know how to get back. Maybe so. I cried then. A lot. That's when Daddy gave me this. Here. This is your mother? She's beautiful. Her name's Thalassa. Thalassa Gramariti. Oh, girl, I didn't know her mommy had gone missing. You know her daddy's vanished too? Hey, you won't... Don't worry, I'm not gonna vanish, I promise. Right! You can't even do magic! You're like a backup plan! Oh my god! Daddy always said to have a backup plan. Guess I will rate up as a... All I rate up as is a backup plan? Trucy's great. Why did she get shortchanged in the 5th game? I know they're introducing Athena, but they don't give Trucy enough to do. At least he gets a case in 6. Anyway. So, you're a professional? Yeah, it's like the thing they say. Baby frogs grow up to be frogs? They say that? I always thought it was funny, though. What was? Aren't baby frogs called tadpoles? Maybe they thought it was easier to understand for us kids. How stupid! Right, so you're a professional magician. That's right. Well, want to see a trick? You're gonna do a magic trick? Sure. Actually, I would like to see it. Future of the agency depends on it, after all. That's the spirit. Ready? Here goes. Oh, Jesus. Hey, folks. Oh, yeah, so she's controlling it. I hadn't seen that before. But she's not even moving her mouth. That's crazy. At least I don't think she is. Yarg! That was startling. The amazing Mr. Hat, isn't he great? I like that she's like turning away. It's cool. Your friendly neighborhood Mr. Hat, just like your friendly neighborhood's Arachne Man. At your service. Copyright pending. Or copyright avoiding problem. Anyway, certainly makes an impression. Doesn't he? I'm glad you like him. Though my routines do get a bit heady at times. Get it? Heady? My friendly neighborhood Mr. Hat nearly gave me a heart attack. I think that's probably enough. Sorry to ask you so much all at once. Oh, it's okay. After all, we're family. I just hope you're ready. The Right Talent Agency opens tomorrow. But are we representing anyone? Me and you, that makes 2. I think you need more than that to make an agency. Besides, you may be a magician, but I'm no talent. Oh, I'm sure there's something you're good at. Well, when you put it that way. You mean you don't know any tricks, no old standbys? This will not do! Boys should always have a trick or two up their pocket. Oh yeah, I'll think of something. That's the spirit. See you bright and early tomorrow, Daddy. Wee! She even hops a little bit, too. I didn't even notice that. The team. Right. Sometimes when magicians vanish, they leave something behind. That's how Trucy became Trucy Wright. My daughter. To be honest, I was pretty lost those first few days. Thinking back on it, it was a pretty dark time in my life. But Trucy, happy, smiling Trucy, she was my light. Yay! Okay. My phone turned off for a second. Come on! Dang it. I get it. No! I don't want to go to Giant Bomb! Damn it. 1 second. Okay. So, all the way up here. Okay, good. They at least got me all the way to 4. Let me do that. Okay, right. Okay, defendant. Oh no. Oh no, no, no! God. Ugh. Ugh! No. Oh god, no. You'll understand why I'm angry as soon as I saw a certain name listed here. God! Didn't think I'd be back here for a while. I didn't want to have to remember that day. When I came here on that fateful morning, I still had my badge, but now, like an amputated limb, I can still feel it itching. Where do I start? I don't even have the authority to investigate. Hey, you there, sir! Down on your hands, floor on your head. No, now, now, now. Oh, God. What the, my ears. No unauthorized personnel are allowed in here. But that would mean all unauthorized personnel are allowed. Yep, he hasn't changed. I just say it like it is, sir. Am you see wrong? Thrown out of the precinct, lost my friends, my girl, and even my wallet. This dork had a girlfriend? We've met before, haven't we? Yes, Phoenix, we've met, and we hate it. On a case 2 years ago? No recollection of that, sir. Huh? For me, working on a case is always in the present progressive tense, sir. There is no past. There is only now, sir. Okay, you're the bailiff, right? Yes, sir. Court Bailiff Mike Meekins at your service. I've asked to meet with a bailiff of this court who let the magician escape. Let me try to make this as absolutely clear as possible for you, sir. It was me! But you were a regular police officer once, right? He was. And he's terrible. Sometimes bad things happen to good people, sir. Let's not go there. So, you were in charge of security at the time? How is he in charge of anything? I'm dying over here! Oh, it's a hard knock life, sir. Thrown into the precinct, lost my friend. Oh my god, shut up. Guess I wasn't the only victim. Ugh, God. Oh, I would have preferred Old Bag to this guy. Ugh. Last time we met, you were a police officer, right? In fact, you're still wearing your uniform. Sir, I wish I didn't have to tell you this, but last year tragedy struck a rising star at the precinct. I lost my case files 4 times in 3 days! You fired me. It takes real talent, actually. They don't know what they're missing. So here I am, sir. Forced to start from square one, a lowly bailiff. But your uniform. I took it with me as a souvenir the day. That's illegal. So, you're the one who let the magician get away? I'm dying over here! Star rises in the court of bailiffs, full of hope, and then tragedy strikes. Is there anything you can tell me about it? About his disappearance? Oh, the humanity! That's enough? Yes. The sooner I get this done, the sooner I can leave. And probably get to somebody a lot more important. Well, yes, I'd say it was around 2 p.m. when I heard the commotion. I opened the door to see what could be amiss. The door slams open. Slam! And some guy's face is right there in front of me. Face. So you saw someone suspicious coming your way? Yes! And I, being a bailiff of little standing, I gave chase. I chased that silk cat all the way down the hall, sir. I have a diagram of the court building. Aha! Courtroom 7 was where I was, sir. All by myself, nearly afraid to call my own. Okay, and which way did he run bursting in after the door? Well, he went up like this and around the corner like that. So, with no delay, ran after him with no delay. When I turned the corner, I saw the magic man run into the defendant's lobby. Swiftly I ran. Following him, I threw myself boldly into the room. I remember it like I was right there. Because it was lobby 2. You ran into this room? I don't see any place to hide. Believe it or not, sir, I didn't believe it. Here, in this room, the magician, gone, vanished like a puff of smoke. Except there wasn't even any smoke. He just gone. That's impossible. Yes, that word. How many times have I said the word? Even if the sound causes me indescribable pain. I'm dying over here. I can't even scream this guy's voice. The longer he goes... Ugh, Jesus. I won't say it again, I promise. But you have to admit, it's difficult to vanish. Did you search the lobby? I searched. Why the pause? There was nothing there at all, sir. That's right, nothing was there, sir. How can he talk so loud, still be hiding something? So Zach was in this room when he vanished? Absolutely, sir. I saw him with my own eyes. Eyes! The red silk hat, that flowing cape. It's a pink hat, by the way. He ran right in there, right inside the room. Silk hat, cape. That's Zach, all right. But, sir, look at the room. There's not a single place to hide. Sir, there was nothing I could do with... Nothing, sir. What about now? Have any ideas? Sir! Ideas about what exactly, sir, if you don't mind me asking? You've had quite a bit of time since then. Has nothing occurred to you at all? Do you have any idea what trick he might have used? Uh-oh. Cyclops. Should have known. My Monogatama. One of my most prized possessions, which I got during a certain case. It can show me the locks on people's hearts. And if I can unlock their hearts, they'll tell me their secrets. The Monogatama starts it all. And it ends it. Okay, Mr. Meekins. What do you know? Spit it out. Hey, what's with the atmosphere here all of a sudden? You know something, and I'm gonna find out what. That Gremory vanished from this room. What do you do it? How, sir? Well, sir, I can't. Sir. Why are you so nervous as if you aren't hiding something? Well, sir, you see, at the time it was here. Listen! It was impossible! What could such a little... How could such a little girl possibly do, anyway? Wait, what? Yes, sir. Did I just say something, sir? No, you screamed it through that megaphone of yours. Now, go away! There's someone else in the room, wasn't there? Sir, I'm gonna have to invoke my right to remain silent of not talking. It's okay. You don't have to tell me who his accomplice was. I know who's here.
Take that!
Sarah! I've never seen that girl until just the other day. Mr. Meekins, not buying it. Sir, that day she was here in the room, sir. But he wasn't. You mean you chased her into the room, not him? Sir, my days as a police officer, literally days, I learned a thing or two. Okay, well, just one, but was how not to mistake a girl for a 7-foot-tall magician. 7 feet? He isn't that tall, is he? You have a point. I find it hard to imagine anyone would mistake a little girl for Zach Gramarye. But you saw something, and therein lies the trick. I think you know what it was. Tell me, does this trick look familiar?
Take
that! What is that? Girl's favorite trick. Amazing Mr. Hat. She uses it in her show down at the Wonder Bar. Have you been to it? So, it wasn't a waking dream, was it, sir? Come again? That night on stage I saw a vision, except it wasn't a vision. It was a hat. An amazing Mr. Hat! He really exists! God. I remember it clearly, though the details are a little vague. Zach Gramarye exited the courtroom. I gave chase and cornered him in the corner room, sir. Zach Gramarye. Oh. Zach Gramarye, don't think you can escape Mickens! Down in your hands, floor on your head! Hello? Something the matter, mister? No, this is... Sir, I'm currently chasing a suspect, sir. Zach Gramarye, do you know him? Oh, I love him. His magic is the best. I'm his biggest fan. I see. That's why you're wearing the costume. Anyway, the very same Zach came into the room. No one's been in here except me. But he has to be in here somewhere. Under the sofa, in the trash can, behind the painting, under the rug. So, Trucy was his accomplice? Imagine my astounding surprise when, 1 week later, I just happened to walk into a bar and see him! Mr. Hat. Couldn't believe my own eyes. For a while, I thought it had been a long dream. A dream that lasted a week? Like this cutscene? But it wasn't a magician who disappeared. It was Mr. Hat. Though it seems complex, what really happened today was quite simple. You were standing by the door and out came Zach. But that wasn't all. Another person got in on the act, and she was standing in front of Lobby 2. Along with Mr. Hat. And that's the beauty of it. And that's the beauty of it, isn't it? So, while you were standing in shock and amazement, the magician rounded to the corner, most likely ran through the closest door. That's where you come in, turn the corner in rather lukewarm pursuit, and at the very moment, Trucy runs into Lobby 2. And all she has to do is tuck away amazing Mr. Hat. Sir, I only lost sight of him for the briefest of moments. And then I saw that cape, his red cape fluttering like a cape. Astounding, sir! All my days of posing queries and making inquiries and chasing quarries is wasted. It was as if I could see them melting away like an ice cream cone left by the side of the road to die! Or the scattered remains of the messy eaten chocolate parfait. Such sweet sorrows. I'm sorry. I had no idea how much you suffered on account of this case.
It's an honor, sir. I've apologized to many people many times, sometimes more than once. But this is the first time anyone's ever actually apologized to me.
Actually, about that girl, I'm sort of her guardian now.
Is that so? Ah! Sir! You should know I harbor no ill feelings whatsoever in my harbor.
Okay.
I let the defendant escape, that's the stone cold truth. Just another step on my way from singing the blues to wearing them. Someday, sir, I'll be standing side by side with the great detective Gumshoe.
Mr. Meekins, that is a free ticket. This is a free ticket to the show at the Wonder Bar. If you want,
Yeah, it's an honor, sir. Sir, I can't count the number of things I had taken from me, sir, but no one's ever given me anything for free. Right. I'll see you in court next time, sir.
I look forward to it. And I hope to never see you again. All eyes were on Zach Marie that day, until his mysterious disappearance. Now part of the mystery's been revealed, but the magician remained out of sight. It'd be 7 years before I met him again. Ugh. Oh boy. Alright. That took it out of me, I guess. So I'm gonna take a break, because that almost killed me. Hopefully I don't have to deal with any of their voices like that going forward, because god damn it, Mike Meekins is terrible. But hopefully my version of him was not so much, but I guess we'll find out someday. See you next time.